We've all done it, been absent a day or two growing up, but did you know about 6 million students each year are what's called chronically absent? It can impact their education, and as we go into this new school year, here to talk more about that impact is Leslie Kornfeld. Leslie is the special advisor to the U.S. Secretary of Education. Good morning, Leslie.
Good morning.
Let's go ahead and get into this. Can you first explain what exactly chronically absent means?
Yes, I can. Chronic absenteeism means that kids are missing school for both reasons that are excused or not excused, and it usually is defined as approximately 10% of the school year, which means kids missing a month or more of school.
And when you get to that month or more, you got to keep that consistent school attendance, right? Because it's very important.
It is critical, and with 6 million kids missing a month or more of school in this country, it has devastating consequences on both educational and life outcomes for kids across America. But the good news is that this is a fixable problem, and that's why the president has launched the Absences Add Up campaign and why we're giving this message to communities as the school year begins.
And I know you mentioned how much it can make an impact on kids. So if someone is chronically absent, how exactly can that affect them? Do they just not prepared enough to future jobs?
Well, really good question. We know that chronic absenteeism matters and attendance matters starting at the earliest ages. So, and there's a myth that this doesn't matter. The research shows that it does. We know that kids that are chronically absent in kindergarten, pre-K, first grade, that they are much less likely to read at grade level by third grade. We know that kids that are not reading at grade level by as early as third grade are 4 times more likely to not graduate from high school. And we all know the devastating impact that that has on life outcomes.
It does.
So that's the reason that we have launched the Absences Add Up campaign.
In your opinion, why do some kids miss a lot of school? Why would you say?
Really good question. There are a variety of complex reasons that kids don't come to school in this country. And they can range from the challenges of poverty to challenges with transportation, housing, mobility, problems at home, bullying, security. So because the contributing causes of absenteeism are so significant and so vast, it really takes a village to address this problem. And where we've seen communities coming together to address this problem, we've seen reductions in absenteeism and we've seen kids more engaged in school. So the good news is that when communities come together to address this problem, schools can't do it alone. It takes a village. And so when communities have come together to address it, we've seen that reductions in absenteeism and far better educational outcomes for the kids in those communities. And that's why we're amplifying this message today.
And I was about to say, and that's right, this campaign is here to really help those students and really for parents as well to get help.
Exactly. There's new research that has just come out that shows that while parents care deeply about their kids' education, that the majority of parents, and they recognize, by the way, that attendance is important. The majority of parents in this country don't recognize how quickly absences add up. They don't recognize that just 2 days a month of missed school a month leads to a month or more of missed school. And so that's one of the messages of this campaign. Absences add up. 2 or more missed days of school per month leads to a month or more of school, which leads to devastating consequences for these kids.
Like you said, it can have an impact on your future life. Leslie, thank you so much for joining us this morning and giving us this information.
Thank you for having us.
Do you feel like your child may be chronically absent? Learn more about it and discover ways to combat that challenge that may arise by heading to the website right there on your screen. Let's make it a good school year. Guys, back over to you.
Micah, thank you so much.